Hello, hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. Last episode I worked on this hallway here. Made it look a bit more decent because all of these walls here were, stone. I mean, I have a little stone section here still. Because this is like a bit of a collapsed wall. Yes, I worked on this villager section. Well, the ceiling at least. The melon pumpkin farm's going pretty well. Very well. I mean, a bit too well. Pumpkin side could slow down a little bit. This farm also going very well. Anyway, and then I stopped at this room right here, which I think looks pretty well, pretty nice. I still like it. That's a good sign, right? I think that's a good sign. So today we'll do this section here, the honey. This is the honeycomb farm. And this is the honey farm. So we'll do those two. Make those look better. And then this. We might just tear this out, I think. Because, yeah. I don't know how to make this look good. And we can make this better. I mean, this is supposed to be a slime farm, basically. We have a lot of chickens down there and we just, throw the potion on them. Potion of oozing. Yes, but today we'll do this section and we'll start with the floor. So right now I have some, I don't know, these guys in here just to fill in the gap, I guess. So the muddy mangrove roots, I mean, they are not bad. They are not bad, but what I think I want to go for is some mud. Well, some packed mud. So we'll just use this room right here. I mean, it is a little slow right here, as I've said last time, I think. Placing it in takes a little while, all the mud. Because, timing is a little weird. I mean, we could speed this up. Could we do to speed this up? We could make the piston extend for less. Because right now it extends like 2 ticks after the dispenser shoots, basically, or after the dispenser is activated. So the dispenser has time to turn the... Something just break? I don't know. So the dispenser has time to turn this into mud. So the important thing, I guess, would be to have the piston not fully extend, or not extend for, because it stays extended for like 2 ticks. Or maybe even 4 game ticks, actually, I think. Which is a long time. So we could change that and make it so the piston is only extended for, 1 game tick. It immediately retracts again. Then this would speed this process up by quite a lot. Which would be good, because I did add like 1 more row, I think. I think I did actually add 1 more row of this, so that you can now place like 2 stacks and a little bit. And one little problem here. I mean, you can already see the little problem. Is that some of the mud immediately turns into clay. Now, it's not really the biggest problem, I would say. Just because clay is very useful. More useful, at least, than mud, I would say. Because from clay you can also make terracotta, glazed terracotta, bricks that you make pots out of. So generally speaking, it's a bit more useful, I would say. But we see 24 of these 2 stacks and 16 or whatever already turned into clay, just from me not doing anything. So could say it's a bit of a waste, but also who cares, Okay, so now we put in the mud, the actual mud, the packed mud. In here is a floor. Have to be careful there. do have the water going through here, so we don't fall in. So this is where the honey would come down. So it goes up and over. Okay, now this I might get rid of, actually, because we don't really need this necessarily. Like, this is a crafter that would craft shears if you put iron in this chest. Then the shears go in to these dispensers up there, which is where the dispensers are that shear the... Yes, the beehives. Yes. To get the things. You know which things? The honey. Comb. Items. Okay, so we place this in here, and another reason why I'm getting rid of this is because we only have 2 blocks here. Because I planned the honey farm wrong when I built it, but then I was too lazy to, you know, move it back 1 block. So, yeah. We get rid of this, and then we can go in 1 block here. Or something like that. And go out 1 block here, you know. Make it a bit wonky. It's fine. Everybody likes a wonky build, right? So that's the plan right now. So I'll just place in some of this packed mud here. This should be a decent, you know, floor block. I mean, for one, it fits this block, which is, you know, packed mud. Also, well, packed mud bricks. And it will also fit what I have planned here, which is a little bit of this. I already put this in, you know, and I mean, might as well just put it in here as well. Right now. And we will also have a little bit of something else in here. We'll see. So this is the base floor right now. That's good. Now we can close this off right now. Because this is getting removed actually. And yes, like this. And I mean, these are also getting removed. So we want the bees to stay inside for now, because they can only exit through the front, which is important for us. Yes, so we want to get more of these guys. It's pretty easy. We just go in here and we grab a couple of those. There we go. So we remove... Well, we can remove you. We can't remove you, really. But we can remove you. It'll just stop the... I mean, we do have to think what to do with this, actually. So... I mean, I think I know what to do with this. Do I know what to do with this? We'll find out. So first step is we just put in honeycomb blocks here instead of the blocks we have right now. And as you can see, I mean, the shears have not lost much durability yet, which is why we don't really need the automatic shear craft over here, I don't think. Like, we'll keep the water way up above, maybe. So that is fine, I think. Okay, so that's step 1. Like I said, we could do this as well really quick. This literally doesn't break anything, so... Unless honeycomb blocks aren't full blocks, then we're in trouble. You know what's in the first slice? That's the... Yes, the wheat. Maybe we can just test it. We can just place 8 wheat in there. Really quick. If it still works. We'll see it. That's the iron. I mean, it works. We're fine. Okay. Good. That's step 1. I think there's a tool that mines these. Maybe it's the hoe, actually. That's step 1. Step 2 is get rid of this thing. I mean, we do that later. I just want to show you what style I'm going for. generally, so we also want some of you. And we also want some of you. We actually need some more of you. Because I want a couple of these guys. We actually need a couple more of you. So more of these guys. Okay, it's these beehives. I think could be good. Now we'll see how they look here. Yeah, I think we go with this look. I think it fits nicely. How did I have this? Did I have it like this? Maybe. Yes. Maybe back. We might want to put some other blocks underneath the leaves. We'll see about that soon, I guess. We also put some more of these guys around, I suppose. Maybe one more here. Okay. Like this for now. Now you don't, well, you still kind of see behind. But you have to, you know, really get up close to see what's behind the leaves. But I guess we still want to fix it eventually. I think I also had some here planned to have a bit of a pattern. I don't know if that was a good idea. But that's what I did. Well, you obviously have to go the other way. I mean, thankfully it's symmetrical. That's just kind of what I had in mind. And then we just put some honey every once in a while. Some more of these guys. And also put some honey like here. Then if we put honey here, we kind of have to do this. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, what do we put up top? That's the question. We just put more of these guys. Okay, we definitely don't want you here though. That's a little too... Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So do we just put more of these guys up? I mean, I guess it depends on what we make with the ceiling. So maybe we postpone that for a little bit. Great. Then next step. I think this looks okay so far. I mean, this is maybe a bit much. Could maybe think about changing that up a little bit. Like this, maybe. Since we do have... We just continue the pattern. We could just continue the pattern if we think about it. Right? Then instead of you here, we put you here. Some here. I mean, this is... Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And we leave this. Maybe. Sure. We'll go with that for now. Looks a bit clean already. Okay. Good. Now I just get rid of this little tube here. And then we see, and then I do the same thing over here, I would say. Then we'll see how it looks, I guess. Okay, so I finished the honeybee side. I mean, these bees are angry at me for some reason. I don't know, do they get angry if you break honey. I'm not sure. But they're not going to bed, so I might have to die. Or fly very far away for them to stop being angry. We'll have to see. Because otherwise, we're in trouble. But yes, these are angry at me now, so that's bad. But we finished it. If I do this, see, you hear them being angry as well. The fence gets closed if we press again. The open again. Same on this side. I mean, this trapdoor opens, but we ignore that. All of them are closed. And if we switch it again, they're all open. Okay, now there's something more I want to do with the floor, though. I mean, obviously, want to get rid of this, but first the floor. It's a little extra. I just have to see if I have this little bit of extra I want to add. Let me see here. I can't find it anywhere, so we'll just have to make some. Just have to make some. Really, is there anything else I want to make? Let me think really quick. I might also want to turn some of this into smooth basalt for something. Specifically this room. Because we'll do this after I'm done upstairs. Okay, so we make some leaf litter and some smooth basalt. This should only take a couple seconds. Even though the smelter I built is pretty bad. It still should only take a couple seconds. So in these couple seconds I can turn on this, because I will, next step is get rid of this. So I'll let the eggs here fire for a bit. Then I get rid of this. I probably also get, you know, rid of the chickens up top, and then we just throw one of these bad boys on top of them. And we should get good results from that. But yes, I mean, one other thing is it's a little dark in here. I don't really know how to fix that. I mean, I could add one more light source under the leaves here. That would make it very bright, I would think. If I add like glowstone under the leaves, could try that as well. Something like that. Maybe I'd try that as well. Have glowstone? Bit. We can just buy glowstone. Okay, now my leaves should be done. I hope. There we go. We're done. Perfect. I mean, the basalt is full, like I said, down here. Don't lock myself in. Okay, let's buy some glowstone and try it out. Yeah, I think I have enough villagers for now. Okay, let's just buy some more glowstone really quick. Yeah, I mean 16 is fine for now, probably. Okay, now if I add this glowstone underneath, it might look better. Now what I have gotten the leaf litter for is, kind of want to just put it on top of the mud here. On the edge. All this way. Well, obviously you can't put it here. And all the way back as well. Just the, you know, 2 stages here. Well, we can't put it here, unfortunately. So we just leave this open, because this is the entrance. Okay. Now what this does, it adds a little bit of a border. And the leaves on the side, on the outside, are a little bit brighter in color. I really have to look up it if I have to die. Get these bees to forgive me. So they are a bit brighter in color, which fits this here, the honeycomb. And also the, you know, more oak colored. Oh, I broke some bees' nests. I get it. Out of this, that's great. That's wonderful. Okay. Now let me quickly see. Let's get a little look behind the camera. Behind the scenes. Yeah, if I add one glowstone here. What did I have here? Something like this. It does look a lot better, doesn't it? Compare this to this one. Okay, so I guess I'll do that next. Now we tackle the chicken issue. So for the chickens, we want to get rid of them. So we get rid of all of this, first of all. Then we get rid of this. Then we just get rid of the thing they stand on. Beautiful. Nice little chicken explosion down there. So we get rid of all of this. Now here, I don't really know yet. I mean, I think... What did I say? Moss farm is a good option, I think. I do think moss farm is a good option for this little area here. Let's make some space in my inventory, because we'll need it. So now if I throw this... He should mostly be oozed up, so once I do this, we should have a good amount of slimes in here. You know, which is fine. This is how I used to get some XP as well. Don't really need it anymore. Because now I can have infinite villager trading quite easily. Okay, and that should also help out with the lag a little bit, you know. And definitely helps out with the slime situation a little bit. We'll just put this in here for now. And I tackle the rest up here. Like this glass. Okay, now we just want basically the floor to be 3 wide here again. So that's like the top priority right now. So we just get rid of this. Just put down a torch here for now. Okay, so we want the floor to be 3 wide here as well. Just so it doesn't feel quite as cramped. And then this will eventually become a little moss farm in the future. Hopefully the not too distant future. Yes. So, like this. And for now it's just a little hole. We'll leave that for now. So, yeah, then moss farm here, however that looks in the future. Good. Now, what I still have to think about is the ceiling. Here, all throughout this place, so we'll see about that. And while I'm thinking about, I also have to smelt some leaves. Okay, so I'll smelt some leaves, think about the ceiling, put in the glowstone under every bee's nest, and maybe look up if I have to die for the bees to forgive me. Yes. That's the plan right now, I think, or maybe I just have to fly away very far, unload the bees, you know. It's probably a solution. So I'll do all of that right now. And then we'll see what it looks like, yes. Okay, so I lit up this bee area a little bit. I mean, I still haven't figured out how to get them. Go back in, but I think it's less of them now, right? Maybe. Anyway, as you can see, they work well. The gates, okay, no, there's not less. I also finished this side. Already did that, didn't I? Put some, behind some of these honey blocks, I put some glowstone. Not here, and also below every leaf here. So we have a bit better lighting here. I also finished the order of dried leaves. I don't know if I like it here or if we extend it out to this way. I don't have a dried mud with me right now, so that will have to wait, but I might move this into this corner. Yes, now what we still need to do is the ceiling, and I think I settled on something like this. Mostly terracotta, because I still have a lot of it. And it kinda matches both colors. I mean, it's an in-between. Here we are a bit more yellow. Here we're a bit more red. This is like a bit orange. Not too orange. I mean, there's also that in the game. We could have used copper, for example. Or acacia wood. Would also be a good one, I think. You know, here we just have to be a bit quick with it. Because we do have some water that destroys all my leaves. I'm a genius. So we have to be a bit focused here. So that doesn't happen again. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, we just do that for now. Now we're stuck with terracotta here. Which is fine, I guess. It's not a big deal. How did I do this here? Like this. Like this. Like this. Yes. So we have a terracotta ceiling now. I don't know if I continue it back here. Well, where we'll see it as soon as I placed the last couple of leaves back in. I'm missing one leaf somewhere. I think I had only one here, right? This. Destroyed it again. Well, we'll come back to this. Right, so this is terracotta now. I guess that's fine. We can do like this. I mean, like this and yeah, sure. Could replace one of them with brick, I guess, to make it a bit less. Well, that's fine. That one's gone. Okay, so here we have a bit like this. We can put in some brick. We can put in a brick stair. We can put in, well, that one's more for the, well, we can put it here. Slab. We need some on this side. Like another stair. Going like this way. This way, maybe. Let me put this here. Something like that. Just to have a little bit of anything going, you know. Just have anything going here for us. So it's not quite as drastically only, you know, pretty looking stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe one somewhere. Yeah. Slab, sure. Okay. That looks good enough to me. Now we obviously still have the problem of this being very blank. But I think this could look good. Some oak. Like this. Because, you know, it fits the beehive we have. And a couple more oak. Like this maybe. I don't actually know how far I want to go. Maybe up to here. This doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, this makes no sense at all. So this is 2 away from that. So we would want to be here with that one, maybe. Could have a bit of a, you know, reasoning. Okay, we already have one there, don't we? It's just a bit, you know, a bit weird. Is the problem with every other one? Here? Then here? Maybe. Maybe. I think it's fine. You don't realize it too much if you go through here. Okay, now here, like I said, we might just put a moss farm in here. Which means I don't know yet what kind of ceiling I want in here. You know, because it has to fit whatever we do with the moss farm eventually, once it comes in. So I just put in the blank terracotta for now. Like, what if the moss farm has some green terracotta in it, or some moss even, you know, like that one's gonna happen, by the way. It's going to have moss, pretty much guaranteed. It's pretty much guaranteed to have moss, the moss farm, that is. I mean, otherwise it would be a pretty bad moss farm. So we'll have to see about that. Yes, and I mean, this we kind of have to turn into a kind of more broken down looking thing, I would say. I mean, we can already do this. Put some coal in here. Maybe we would really want some from the ceiling, so we put like one of you. And put like one of you. We can put like one of this. Well, now they are very much all on the same level. So move you down a bit. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? We can put you there. I don't care. Okay, something like that. Just so it's a bit of a blocked off area for now. I mean, this we have to fix up. Oh yeah, how many slime do we have in here? We have some slime balls. That's like a good couple stacks of slime balls. Okay. And with that, I would say this part's mostly finished. I mean, this corner, maybe. And I mean, the back section will get updated once I put in a moss farm. Right, so then all we have left for today, I think. Well, first let me check if I'm already overflowing. Well, we're getting close. I mean, we still have these 3 chests. This one's also getting close to overflowing. Okay. I mean, gunpowder farm slow. Okay, now what do we have left still for today? For this video is obviously this area. Then we're done with the base, basically. Okay, so this area, first I thought we could just, you know, put the wall here. I mean, the wall's not going to be only basalt, by the way. And we have like one space here, which is enough to walk. I don't know if it's a little cramped. It doesn't look too cramped if you're far away, I think. If you put the wall here, let's just imagine it. Is this too cramped then? You can walk around, if 1 block to walk around. I mean, 2 blocks obviously is nicer. But having 2 blocks would mean I have to get rid of all of this on the walls. Which I, you know, am not really looking forward to. So I think we just leave it. Just put the wall here, where I put the basalt right now. That should be good enough for me. Maybe we might have to knock out this wall. Do we? Well, no, we might not even have to. Well, we might want to, though. We might want to knock out this wall. You know? Put a wall here. This wall we can leave, I think. I mean, we just have to put the ladder in a different way, I guess. It should be doable. I don't want this to, then this will also be like this. And it would be 3 wide. It would be 3 wide. Let me think. It would be, so the ladder, I mean, we can actually leave the ladder here. Set in 1 block if we want. Okay, now you come out, and this is 3 wide. Instead of being 4 wide. Do I like that? I mean, it's definitely less space. But I mean, 3 wide is enough to walk, I would say. I would say that. I mean, this is a little claustrophobic, though, I will admit. But I mean, you're not going to walk here, you're going to walk like on top of this and get the lava usually. So I think this would be fine. Okay, so we probably will just do something very similar to the rest of my base. Which means like brown ceiling, so the ceiling will be like here somewhere. Don't have the correct color block with me right now. So ceiling would be like that. And we have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5, I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 5 tall room. So, you know, here we'll have some dark block. Like this going on. So we'll just have something like this. We have like 1 wide space to work with in between for some decoration. So I mean, this will probably be mud bricks again, though we'll see. This will be like deep slate and some basalt mixed in, I think. And then we can use some lava as well, I think, to make a bit of a pattern. Maybe put in some magma blocks every once in a while as well. Because, you know, that makes a lot of sense to me. Something like that. I mean, I have to work out the design, the proper design still. Something like that for this. And I mean, for the smelting area, and just get rid of the stone here. Maybe even... Well, where's the ceiling here? The ceiling here is there. Then we come down 1. We could put the ceiling here even this high. I think that works. So this would be wall, this would be ceiling here. Here the same, like dark floor, brighter ceiling. Here, I don't know, something. I mean, here we can utilize a lot of copper, I would think. Because we do have a lot of copper upstairs. Still, if we go here, we're immediately greeted by some decorative copper. So we can definitely utilize some copper, maybe some lava, some magma blocks. So yeah, magma blocks also orange a bit. So something like that. So I think about the color palette, block palette, and then I'll get started on it a little bit and come back with the update is I think what will happen. And you'll find out like right now, okay? Okay, so I'm back from creative mode with some new ideas. And not just ideas, I actually already did a lot in this room, like replace all the walls and the ceiling and the floor. So yes, so this is what I settled on for now. I mean, here we probably put some item frames as well. But yes, we have some lava. Actually, this might be a problem, this lava. We'll find out, because the iron farm is closed and they have some villagers hidden behind trapdoors, so the zombie doesn't get them. We'll see if the trapdoors burn down and the iron farm breaks. Anyway, I also have some copper bulbs for light in some places. I think this looks nice. We have like a very similar, as in the main part of the base. This kind of swirly pattern. Yes. But as you can see, there's like this big empty space here. Well, there's a big empty space because I want to put something here. I just have to kind of map this out. How I want this, how big I want this to be. I don't know, there's a skeleton somewhere rattling around, but that's fine. How big do we want this? I mean, something like this. Is this too big? Maybe too big in this direction. Maybe go more like this. And this. Well, maybe it was good before, actually. Maybe we do something like this. Yes. Okay, there's actually a skeleton behind this one. I cannot believe it. Is there? That's more behind this wall. Well, we'll deal with these at some point. Maybe like this. So I want a pump. I want to put a pump here. With like a big... Well, it's just maybe sticking out a bit too much. So here we'll have like a big viewing window, essentially. Isn't this way too big? Maybe. This is way too big. Okay, and then we have like some pipe going in here. Coming from underground. Just basically bringing up the lava. You know, maybe one block higher even. Something like this. This would bring up the lava into the pump chamber. So here we can put some walls or something then. We'll see. To make it a bit more rounded. So lava will go in here. Then here we'll have some pumping mechanism, and then it will come out on top from another pipe. Now the problem here is, of course, that this is an even, you know, set of blocks here, so this might be a little bit of a problem. Then it would like go over in a pipe here into this lava reservoir, basically. That's the basic plan. Yes, okay, now I just have to think up some materials. I mean, I already have thought up some, but I have to check if they make sense to me or not. So, I mean, pipes, we're using copper, even though, you know, that would definitely melt with actual lava and actual copper. But this is Minecraft, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now for the base, I thought either some basalt or some tuff. We'll have to see about that. Now I had it like here, right? I mean, tuff is kinda nice. You see? How do I have it? This is what happens if you take down your build while you're building it. So this, then how do you make this? Make polished slabs? I always forget. Let's just use the stone cutter. It's much easier that way. Okay. So we could have this as like the base. There we go. This is fine. Of the pump, I think this looks okay to me. Seems solid. Seems very solid to me. Then for the pipes, we just do something related. Let's just make a couple trapped. These are expensive though. Holy. These are way too expensive. So something like this for the pipes. But now is the question. what happens at a corner, right? So if they go up one, then they want to go in here. What do we do at the corner? We could put just there, here. You know, that could work. Copper stair. As support, I should have one. I do not have a block though. Copper stair. We put this like right on here. That can work pretty nicely. Yes. I think this can be a nice pipe going into the pump. Okay. Now, so we have this as a base layer. Now we want the actual, you know, pump material to seem like it can definitely withstand the heat. So, I mean, we could again use some copper. And we might use some copper at the front, definitely. We could also use some of this. This does have a kind of mechanical look to it, I would say. You know, industrial, kinda. Like a big metal beam or something. Okay, I mean, this can work, probably. This can probably work. Is this good? Yeah, maybe. 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 Okay. Sure, this can work, probably. Is this good color-wise is the next question, though. I mean, I think it works color-wise with the rest of the room. It does look sturdy. I'll give you that. Now my only question is, what do I put here? So I can see inside. See the lava? I mean, we can once again put these. Though it's like not the best idea, maybe. So I then want to fill this with lava, probably not the whole thing. Okay, and then we don't want it to go much higher. Because we do want to have a little thing pop out at the top. So we would probably just put some stairs or some such. But what stairs? I mean, there we could use copper, I think. That's the wrong way. It's not what I wanted. I wanted it this one. I actually wanted the cutter, I'll be honest. Okay, we could put some stairs on top then. You know? Something like that. Does this look acceptable to me? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, this can work. Definitely. I mean, mechanically it's a bit weird. You know, the pipes are this big and then we have this huge thing here that's holding the lava in. I mean, if anything, we could move this back one block. But I like this sticking out a little bit, you know, I have to say. Okay, well, I think the basalt works. I don't know if this works. Maybe we put some black stone on there, then we get progressively a bit darker. Because, I mean, lava is very hot. the heat rises up, but maybe there's some like ash and stuff like that. Now the question is, do we want polished stairs? Polished looks like this. Or do we want polished brick, or do we even only want regular? Regular is a bit darker. Maybe we just want regular blackstone stairs. Okay, I see it. And then we have to have another thing going up somewhere. And not, well, in the middle would be good. But this thing doesn't have a middle. I mean, if it doesn't have a middle, it's not that bad. We can kind of play with that, I think. It not having a middle, let me just get some more polished basalt first. Oh. And finish this part. Great. Now the copper thing could then come out in the middle. So it could go a couple blocks like this. And then for whatever reason, which doesn't really make sense, the pipe could go like this. Then go in there. You know? Yeah, sure. Sure, we can do that. It's a bit more balanced. Okay, we went a bit too far, but guess that makes it nicer looking, I suppose. Okay. So like this could work. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Never built a pump in Minecraft. Because, you know, something that's supposed to look like a pump. Can't really build a lot of pumps in Minecraft. Unless you have like 100 mods installed, I suppose. We need trapdoors. We need a lot of trapdoors. In fact, I mean, good thing I smelted some more copper. That's a good thing right there. Yeah, maybe not. Let's go with like 18. Trapdoors. We put them in. Like so. Okay. That's the wrong way. Let me get up on this and up on this. There we go. And one here and one there. And one everywhere. Like here, for example. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay. So let me guess, this one didn't work either. Yes, of course. Of course they know how Minecraft trapdoors work. Of course they know that. No problem with me, I know how they work. And here we would have a hole. But technically you wouldn't have a hole, you know, if this was an actual pump. You'd have some kind of valve. Not the company. Some valve, you know. Some, I guess in this case, lava valve. That's what you would have. To make sure that the lava can only go in this way, but cannot go out this way. So you would have some sort of lava. Lava. Can I have some space here, please? Lava valve. Which would make sure the lava stays where it's supposed to stay. Which is inside this cauldron thingy. Right. Okay, and then the lava would go out through here. So you can just put some full blackstone. Here we would have a hole where the lava comes out of. great. Looking great. Looking beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then here we have a pumping motion, basically. So I brought some stuff for that, I hope. I guess a little, not that much space here, though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, I mean, this can work. I hope. I hope this can look good at the end of the day. Is let me just place it. Now the question is, do I go for trap doors here in the front? Or do I go for good old-fashioned glass? This can also work very well, I think. Just good old-fashioned glass. Okay, where are these zombies? Genuinely, where are these zombies? Like, I am about... That's wrong. I am about fed up with the zombie noises already. It was too high. I'm a little fed up with the zombie noises. Does this look correct to me? Okay. Sure. I think glass can work. Surely glass can work. So I'll just get some glass and put in some of the lava so we see how it looks. And then, you know, we decide what the next step is, I would say. Okay, so the lava is in everywhere, as you can see. So it's supposed to take it up into here and then up. So all we now need is for this pump to be a bit more accurate is to have a pumping motion. So I already have these 2 blocks here. It will be moved in and out. So now we just need something to move them in and out. And something to, you know, decorate whatever we use to move it in and out. So first we just go for the function. So we have a piston here, a piston there. Easy enough. These we just need to power, so we just need to power this 1 block here actually. Or this one if we want to be different about it. We can just do this. Doesn't really matter. Now we want to power this periodically. So we want something gives us a bit of a periodic signal. Shouldn't be that hard. So we could do something like this. We want it to go this way, we want it to go this way actually. And here, and here. Okay, now I'm thinking. Because we want this to be somewhat compact, actually. We can definitely go in here in the wall. That's not a problem. We can do like this, like that. Redstone there. What am I doing right now? No. So we want to go out of here. Go like this. Okay. Yes. Good. Good. No problem. Now we can go here. Here. And if we make this one a glass block. Did I only bring 4 glass because there was... Oh yeah, I need to know. Okay. Because I needed only 4 glass. So I only brought 4 glass. It would be on point for me. Make this a glass block. This here, who cares block. because we won't be really seeing it, I guess. Now, these should be powered. Now if I put a lever there, we should get a periodic signal. I think. Lever me up. That goes in and out. Right? Unless my redstone's a bit rusty. Okay. Okay, I would say pumping motion is achieved. Which is good. Okay, and I mean, it technically even makes sense from a physics standpoint. Just like the crazy part here. Now we could even go so far as to replace this with a block here. We can put one block here. Okay. Good. Good so far. Okay, now we need to dress this up a little bit. Okay, I mean, either we go for the same look at. I mean, it is moving. We could add some copper, make it look a bit more mechanical, I suppose. We can even, hold on a minute. Well, these shouldn't get activated though. Right, okay, they don't. But they could be. Could they be? Well, maybe, but we don't necessarily need that. Okay, so what color-wise? So we could use this again, but have it go this way. Yeah, we'll try that. How it looks to have some... There we are. My inventory is kind of sick right now, but that's fine. So if we have this... Okay. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad necessarily. How far away does lava burn things? We have lava like right in there. That's a little not so nice. If we want to put something here, which I kind of do, I mean, we can just take out the lava here. Put in one of these guys. No one will notice, really. I think. Except me, of course, but... Because we will... Didn't I have a button in here somewhere? Oh well. Because I will be using this mostly. Okay, and then we wax it. Just the button. Okay, now because I do want to put something there, eventually maybe. Button. And the grate gets put back in. My inventory is dying. Okay. So like this is good, I suppose. Now, like I said, up here, we put some here as well. Okay, up here. What do we put up here? Now, this is not really getting hot necessarily, so it doesn't have to be a material that is all that heat resistant. We could just use copper. Gives it a bit more, you know, steampunk-esque look always. This copper stuff is pretty good at that, I would say. Like this. So how does this look? Okay. It's not bad, I guess. Okay, okay. Okay. Up top doesn't really matter. You won't be seeing that too much. That was wrong, but whatever. Something like that. Sure. We can put like a grate here maybe, so you don't get caught on the. Or we can also put a couple lightning rods there. My inventory is dying. Is gasping for some relief, for some air. But they don't go the whole block. Well, they do actually go the whole block. Okay, now that's the wrong one. Something like this, so you can't get caught, you know, in the pistons going back and forth. Nice. Now the next question is how this thing gets its power. I think I have an idea for that. Which is why I got rid of the lava. Now, if you make... Where's the sticks I had? That's not enough, though. How do you make fence? This is a fence. Yes. We need more than 3. Maybe. There we go. And then we take one more of you. Well, we could even put this back here. Put this in here. Because now if we take this, have it go up like this, I think it kinda does look like a cable in some sense. Can you see it look? This does look a bit like an electrical. Well, we have to use our imagination. This is Minecraft after all. It does look a little bit like an electrical cable, doesn't it? Then it feeds into here. Powers the pistons. Yes. We see the vision. We're seeing the vision, perchance, perhaps. Do I not have more? Get one more, I could put it here and put maybe another power outlet thing there. You know? You know what I'm thinking? That's what I'm thinking. That is exactly what I'm thinking. That's why I got rid of that one lava block. Well, we have this one as well. So, here, it burns this one. And up there it burns that one. Well, so this one's gonna catch on fire. I'm pretty sure. It's just a matter of time, I'm pretty sure. Till that thing there catches on fire, I think. Well, we'll wait and see, Okay, now let's have a look at it from further away. It does kinda work as a pump, I suppose. Then we can maybe in the future, I mean, here I plan on at some point building a cobblestone farm. Generate the whatever, then we can also have some lava running this way to the cobblestone farm. And maybe a basalt generator as well, and then we can maybe put something that, you know, explains the power cable. Okay, but so far so good. I mean, these all will oxidize over the course of time, like this here. Then we just do that at some point. Yes, because down here I want it to have a bit more variation, because if we look up here, in my base, it's all the fully oxidized one already. Which I might want to also, you know, change up and change around a little bit. You know? Well, maybe not in such a predictable manner. You know, it's just a couple. Maybe a couple even like this, you know, something like that. I mean, good thing I have unlimited honeycomb. Let's check actually. Okay, those two are still mad at me. I mean, I read that they're only mad at you for like an hour, for like a minute or two. These are still mad at me. I mean, some other ones are not mad at me anymore, which is good. Anyway, like I said, we have a decent amount of honeycomb. I mean, my bigger concern is this. And this, actually. Maybe we should just, you know, get rid of that concern really quickly. As a little aside, as a little, what do we call it? Finishing touch for the episode. We get rid of this little... Okay, but does this look better? Does this look better? I mean, this is definitely, you know, more interesting to look at, I would suppose. This one, this lightly weathered one. Or what is this? This is exposed. This is weathered. Okay, exposed, weathered, oxidized. Yes, yes, yes. I know my copper aging stages in Minecraft. Yes. I know them. Oh yeah, this also has to get fixed up at some point, this drop tunnel. It's like still ugly. Okay, but I think with the pump, I'm somewhat satisfied. I'll put in a little fix for the overflow of bamboo really quick. And I think this was a very productive episode, was it actually? What did I do? I mean, you didn't really see me get all the stuff. Okay, so this is my little trigger mechanism here. Do I have my bamboo with me? I do not have a bamboo with me. What else do we use then? We could use anything really. Not that, maybe. I don't really like you that much. Yeah, sure, we'll do that for now. So if I do this, you should stay off forever. You know, even if it gets a bit brighter. So we can now check. Now this should harvest. And when this harvests, usually this would also harvest. But this should now just not do that. So we'll just wait a little bit. Okay, it did. So I don't understand it actually. So we did something wrong here. Did we do wrong here? This doesn't work, does it? You can't feed this in directly. You need a redstone dust in between, do you? You do. Okay, you do need a redstone dust in between. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, and we do the same here. Now, I mean, if I do this right now, this would just turn off, which would trigger harvest. Okay, where did you get that dirt from, Enderman? Sure hope it's not from my farm. But I don't think they can actually take it out from under there. As far as I know. Yes, but now the bamboo farm would be turned off. If I hit this lever again, it'll turn on again though. As you can see. So it's like the manual override, basically, for the automatic harvesting. Which is good, so once my storage is actually overflowing with bamboo, I just have to flip the lever. Yes. So now let's review what I did today. So this I did last episode. This area here. With this, I mean, I have a lot of... They are working, my farms. That's very nice. Okay, do you still hate me? These two just still hate me. This was last episode as well. I mean, maybe you could use some regular packed mud up there. Then this episode I did this. The bee farming area. And this ceiling here, I mean, this ceiling here, this is like placeholder ceiling, since I'll put something here eventually. But yes, this is bee stuff. Looks better than before, I would say. Yes. I think I'm pretty happy. Except that my bees still hate me, 2 of them. And you know, whatever, what can you do? Actually, how's the bone meal looking? 24 bone blocks? Okay, I mean, this has been running a while. Yeah, I'll just have to let this sink in a little. I mean, I like this. I like this. In here, at least. Maybe I just let this big thing in the middle all be this stage, and then we can have some variation with these guys. Maybe. Yes, so I did that. Did I do anything else? I mean, I did the bee area, then I did this. Most of this was actually not recorded, which, you know, oopsie. It happens. I mean, it was literally just place block in like somewhat of a pattern. I mean, this at least had some creative thought put into it, I would say. Like this. Yeah, I mean, I think this looks like an electrical cable. Redstone kind of is like electricity, I would say. And I mean, this would technically work as a pump, I think. If you have a valve here and a valve there. So this valve here would only let lava in. So when we pull out the block, the volume expands. And if the volume expands, the pressure drops. The pressure drops, then we could get stuff in here. In from here, technically. We could get stuff in here. It depends how, you know, how far the pressure drops. But then we would suck it in. The pressure drops, and if we push it in, pressure increases again. Because now we have more lava in. And it would push it out through the top valve. And then it goes into this lava reservoir, where it drips down into these little cauldrons. And in the future, maybe we take some from this lava reservoir, a little pipe, which goes to a cobblestone farm. Yes, but overall, I think this room looks a lot better than it did before. This little, whatever the hell this is supposed to be, pump thing, I guess. Guess we call it, oh god, a lava pump. So yeah, I'm happy with it, mostly. I'm burning as well, which is not so nice. So anyway, thank you for watching. And if you like the video, then you know what to do. If you don't know, well, that's also fine, I guess. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.